Okay. Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. Just loading up some stuff, checking out some emails. Saw two things this morning. The Braves won the World Series, and Michelle Wu is going to be the next mayor of Boston. That's kind of fun. Okay. Let's see here. It's gonna. Oh, you know. Oh, okay. I did test it here. I was gonna put some sound on, and probably shouldn't have hit that mute button there. But alright, that's fine. Hopefully you guys can hear some of this right now, so that's cool. So yeah, good morning. Right now we are going to do some Divine Arena, some Pit, and some League. So let me just check out some other stuff. We'll check some other stuff before. Sorry, at the end of this. Trying to still figure out what the schedule is going to be like in the future, and then also see what kind of content we can give you guys. Alright, so Divine Arena. So Divine Arena is over here. We see over here we have a White Shaman on the left. We have a Trixie on the right. The flavor text over here is telling us that we're going to be using Heal, and then we're also going to be using Vampirism. Okay, yeah, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so let us see what we have here. Take a look at the Warlords first. We have the plus attack. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Got some damage to one of our units. Alright, we'll start with the unit here with high health, and we'll start with damaging this building over here. We don't want to have our heroes take damage. Have a backup strategy if this attempt doesn't work. Probably going to go more offensive, but we will see. Right, we got here, attack steal, damage over there. Alright, we'll use our spike skill, and we will also get rid of this. We have our melee unit that can actually deal damage to another melee unit over here. So just 14, 28, 34. Alright, we're going to continue on with some of this range unit over here. Deal some more damage to the Warlord. As you can see, we're also dealing damage over to the Goliath over here. And we also activated our spike skill for our Warlord, so we can deal some damage to this unit without actually triggering off the attack steal skill. Okay, whenever one of their units dies, we'll give extra attack, which we don't want to destroy another unit. We can deal damage to this over here, but for the time being, we're just going to keep dealing damage to the Warlord. We're going to spread out our damage and summon in the E1 lane. Okay. They still have their other skill to kill all of our wounded units, which in this case are these four. And that could be an issue, but again, as long as we don't give this extra attack, we should be fine. Alright, so they did do the kill wounded. Alright, that's fine. Was given extra attack, but then it attacked our Warlord twice, so it got rid of the spikes. Alright, we'll do our totem, so that way we can protect our range units, and we will summon the range unit over here. Alright, and we are also taking some damage off of the Void Jewel, as you see here. So we're just kind of racing to the end, seeing if we can deal enough damage. A 918. Oh, so potentially they could be lethal next turn. Summon this over here, deal some damage. Okay, oh, alright, we just took the lethal out of there. Alright. Okay, that is fine. We're going to try a different strategy for this White Shaman. It's also kind of tough because White Shaman doesn't really have any offensive skills, so because of that, you'll have to go more offensive towards them. So let's see what we'll start. We'll start instead with our range unit over here. And we'll just avoid the buildings for now. Just try to deal as much damage as we can, and then use the reflect totems to deal the rest of the damage to the Warlord. Okay, since this unit already has extra attack, we can use our spike skill, and then we'll take damage twice. We also need to save a unit that can actually destroy this afterwards, so we'll keep going. We'll summon our range unit over here. Okay, the vampire deals damage at the beginning of the turn, so these will be wounded for the skill. Okay, got that over there. And then he summoned also another Void Jewel, which is going to be an issue. We're going to let the... We actually don't want to lose our range unit over here, so we'll summon something to actually destroy this. Although I guess the only thing that... well, we have our melee unit, so that's actually fine. We're going to summon in the B2 lane, so that way we can actually just get rid of this, and then also potentially get our totems to spawn in front over here. Hey, Jipoga. How you doing? So we still have our spikes, so that's good. Got another vampire over here. Our key thing, we need to get rid of this jewel, which we will in combat. This turn, over there, combat over there, so that's good. Summon another range unit over here. Oops, in the B1 spot. Alright, so we got rid of the jewel, so that's good. Alright, they did the destruction skill. Okay, not a big issue. We did gain some health too, so that's good. The attack steal will occur on the first attack that we do here, so 10 and 10. So actually, let's see, so 18 and 3, so that won't be enough to destroy that. However, what we can do is... Here, damage. Okay, let me see. Yeah, we'll summon our Prince Nod. Summon our Prince Nod in the A3 spot. Deal some damage, destroy that. Okay, this is still alive, which is unfortunate. We'll summon our totem next turn to help us block over here, especially since we can't attack now with the attack steal. Alright, so it is pretty close. Let's see here. Door totems. Okay, and we do have one out here to block now, so that is good. I don't want to summon our melee unit over here because then it could potentially deal the rest of the damage. It deals damage to every hero, so what we'll do is we'll just summon for damage over here. And then hopefully they don't destroy the totem over here so that we can go for lethal. And there we go. Okay, cool. Alright, now let us do the Trixie side. Probably going to be using their same strategy as well, so summon a Goliath, summon a Count Vlad, and then hopefully deal some damage. Alright, well, we have both of them, so that's good. We're going to start with our Goliath here in the C2 spot. Reason why is because we want to keep it alive so we can deal some damage to their units. And then afterwards we'll set up for a board wipe using our skills. They have the same skills we do, same buildings in the same areas as well. They have the spikes, they have the totems, and they have the plus attack to nature. So for now, we are going to just avoid their units because we do have the damage skill on the Goliath. And just go for some damage and go from there. Alright, we'll summon now the Vlad. And it will be vulnerable to the spike skill, which is fine. It has decent health out of all of our units that we summon, so that is also a good reason for us to summon as well. Okay, we can keep going. This is actually good having this Shroomkin in front of us because we won't trigger these spikes on our unit. So what we'll do is we'll keep summoning range units for now. This is fine. And we did take some damage because off of the Bastet skill, whenever one of their units, whenever their heroes are destroyed, they will deal damage to our units. Okay, this is fine. Did they announce the event heroes? I'm not sure yet. I checked Discord this morning and they at least have the event schedule. I can check in the Fables area and see if they have more information there. So let's see, they got another unit over here. Nothing too crazy. We have anything to destroy this? We do, so that's good. We will summon our range unit in the A1 spot. Comes into play, deals some damage. We just want to destroy the Bastet now, so that way we won't have our units being destroyed if we end up destroying another one of their units. Okay, so they summon the totems. And this is actually good because our Vlad will be able to deal damage to them and then we'll be able to destroy them, assuming our Vlad isn't destroyed. And also if we don't take lethal damage in this lane here. Alright, so as you see, beginning of turn, mark for damage. We'll do our boost, and then we'll do our destruction skill. Do those. We will also, let's see here, what will make sense. So we're going to be dealing 34 and 22, so that's 55. Deal another 50. We're also running low on health, so I guess we could do that as well. Is it Vampirism? Oh, hey, we can actually give these an attack boost. Cool. Alright, so we'll summon this vampire over here on the C3. We'll give an attack boost to unit with Vampirism. And again, pretty close to lethal. Just need to make sure we don't take the 46 over here. Alright. Well, that was the Trixie side over there. Wasn't too bad, just a little bit more setup with the Vampirism. It also is a little easier because you have that destruction skill in order to wipe out the board and then take back the attack. Okay, so Divine Arena is going to refresh in about a day or so, so we'll check back in actually on, we'll check back in later on that. Okay, let me check the events section here and see if they actually did announce them. Oh, okay, hey, they did. All right, so the event is going to be called Love Hurts, and the 3 units in question are a Ghosta, a Fury, and a Jolnir. This is an order unit, this is an order unit, and this is an order. Ooh, Fury. I'm gonna like that. All right, those are all pretty good, actually. Probably, I would say Ghosta and Fury are kind of pretty close. I would say Fury is probably slightly better than Ghosta because you can put this in whatever squad, whereas Ghosta is a little more specific. But yeah, oh, cool. All right, so we will have that stuff ready. Oh, we have a demigod summon discount, so that's cool too. Okay, well, the next thing we are going to do is pit. So let us switch off our warlord to what we normally do. Switch back to the pirate for now. We will also equip the pet, so that way we can give a little bit more stat boost to our heroes. Okay, close that out. Okay, and what do we have here? So we have the Intimidating Shokan. This is one of the newer ones. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever a ally kills on their side, they will get extra attack, meaning that if they destroy something, they'll get an extra attack. Every 3rd turn, we'll give an attack boost to heroes on their side with extra attack, okay? And then every 7th turn, we'll deal damage to every hero except heroes with extra attack, okay? So that also means that if we have heroes with extra attack, we won't be taking damage. And we'll need to destroy them before the 3rd turn, so that way they don't get the extra attack, which will allow them to deal more damage to us. And then we don't want them to kill our heroes, so if we have units with higher health, that should be good too. Yes, so close to the 5th pentagram. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking if I'm gonna level up the pirate for high growth or not. I rather do the heroes, but I'll do some outside research and see if I can actually get it. Otherwise, we'll just keep on leveling our heroes because we're going to need them for Pit and Dark Tower. Yes, next high growth, potentially in this event too, because every world event has a quest where you have to level up heroes, so that could be a reason to do so. All right, so let us start off with the Intimidating Shokan. Okay, let us start with our damage pentagrams. Looks like we do have an extra attack rune, which will allow us to prevent taking damage on that 7th turn, talking about here. And then also allow us to deal extra attack damage over there too, so we can find a good unit. This is actually going to be pretty good. Alright, just take a look at their buildings. So plus attack and plus attack. Alright, also plus attack as well. Double damage pentagrams over here. Probably want to hold off on this one here. I just don't know which units they're going to start with, because we have no ideas what they have. So, do that. Sure, why not? So we're going to start with this unit over here in the A3. This A3 unit here silences the unit that attacks it, so it can actually stop the extra attacks once that occurs. Also gets plus health, and then also gets, well, plus health to our warlord, and then plus health to itself whenever a unit attacks. So I guess we probably could have put it on the bottom. Okay, so let us see here. Got a unit here that gets the attack boost, also evasion. Gotta deal some damage to this. So actually, let me just do some math. So 17, so that'll put it at 94, 47, and then damage pentagram will actually, I got, okay, because extra attack, so 34. We're gonna factor in the math over there. So that puts it out 113, 113 minus 47. So that's okay. Yeah, so that'll actually be enough. So we'll summon the melee unit over here to block. Also deal some damage, and then the damage pentagram will then destroy that over here. Our goal is to place units on the A line over here, the A lane, so that way we can draw the damage to the other heroes with the pentagrams. Okay, so next turn. Okay, we'll hero with extra attack, so that's good. This isn't a big threat right now, so we can actually hold off on there. We still have our shark summons. Just don't want to... I want to follow it up with some decent range units, so we'll keep on going over here. Also, if we don't destroy any of these, either the building or this hero, won't trigger the extra attack given. And we're also gaining some health off of the Triton over here, so we can take some damage as well. What do we got here? Okay, so we'll get bleeding on our units when they come to play, and then we'll also steel attack. Okay, so it is the smaller version of the Ariok. It's fine, so we have combat over there, combat over there. We're going to continue on and summon the... Let's see. Hey, this isn't too bad. Alright, we'll summon this epic over here in the D2. This one, whenever it attacks, it gives plus health to our units. Okay, we get a little bit of bleeding, that's fine. Like I said, we can also just avoid attacking their units, so that way we don't give the extra attack to them. And we can still take the damage. They're kind of capped out for the amount of damage they can deal on this lane. So that is good too. Okay, no range units, unfortunately. So because of that, they will be getting the extra attack. Combat over there, combat over there. Are they gaining health on anything? Let's see what this one here does. The spikes, okay, and the plus attack. Okay. You know, we will do a shuffle so that actually we can get some range units to start wiping out this stuff. That, anything good? Not quite, not quite. Okay, so just in case, do that. Not bad. We can summon our building over in the... Yeah, we'll summon it in the B2. So this building comes into play, gives us some health, and then also gives mental shield to 2 of our units. At the end, as you see over there. Okay, one of their heroes were destroyed. Just trying to see which one has the extra attack. Actually, no. Extra attack only occurs whenever their heroes kill our stuff. So, as long as our units actually keep going with this health, we don't trigger the extra attack. So let's continue on. We'll summon a range unit in the D1 spot. Draw out that damage. This one here will give spikes to their units. But again, we're not really attacking them, so that's fine. Okay, and so far we haven't seen a single unit that has extra attack too, so that's good. So in that case, let us see here. So every hero, except heroes with extra attack. So in this case, this will be the turn where we want to summon something that can't take the damage. So this will actually die. Oh, this will die. Oh, all of these units will actually die. So that's good. Seeing if they actually do want to summon anything, because they are going to be destroyed. Oh, you know what? Here, we can... Does this one have spikes? It yeah, it does. So it's actually going to lose our extra attack unit. Sorry, our extra shield over there. We'll summon the range unit just for some damage to the warlord. And so you can see some bleeding over there. And then the skill happens, and then all of the units without extra attack take damage. That also includes their heroes as well. So in this case, we don't have to worry about the attackers over here. And because our heroes have pretty high health, they all did survive. And they also have that mental shield as well, so it prevents the damage happening. So let's see here. Silences enemies in the line. In this case, these two will be silenced, so no more mental shield for us. We'll summon the melee unit here in the C3, just to get rid of it out of our inventory. kind of weak relative to the rest of the attackers that we have. Okay, we still have our Triton that is giving us health, so that's good. And now at this point we have the board, we have the 2 melee units here with a decent health, actually 3 of them over here. And so we're just going to deal some more damage if we can. We could potentially get rid of this building. Yeah, sure, why not? Right, so this building, when it comes into play, gives negative attack to all heroes. So on our side, it's actually going to slow us down a little bit. But that is okay. Like I said, we're trying to set up for the next couple of battles for the pit. And right now we can also take a lot of damage anyways, so should be all set. Okay, another one of those Ruthless Executioners. Okay. Another shuffle, so you can get rid of some trash units. These are actually, this one's actually okay. You combat. Yeah, sure, why not? We're gonna go on with we're gonna keep on with the pace of damage here. So you can see the attack steal happens off of the bleeding. The hero was destroyed because it's on the damage pentagram. Okay, how are they taking damage in the beginning of the turn? It is from the building. Awesome. Alright, we'll do one more shuffle. Let's see, 140. Okay, so it looks like we do have lethal, seeing if we can get rid of some stuff. And hey, we didn't even have to use the extra attack move. That's cool. Alright, so we'll get rid of this unit here with the low health. Combat. There you go. That was intimidating Shokan. I thought the extra attacks were going to come into play, and that wasn't even the case. I would have saw like Orc Masters or the Discordias that give extra attack to a unit, but sure. Okay, alright, well now we're facing Bloody Cain. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever a vampire attacks, I assume that could be on both sides too, it will transform a random melee enemy on our side into a chiropton. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I know that this is a vampire though. And then on the 3rd turn, we'll give plus vampirism to their heroes. Every 5th turn, we'll deal damage to our heroes for every vampire. Okay. So we'll try to get rid of the vampires here. And then also they're going to be dealing extra damage as well. Alright, cool. We are not going to destroy the Warlord because we want to save this legendary chest for the world event, which is going to happen in 2 days. So we'll try and deal as much damage as we can. And we also don't mind losing our pit attempts because they are going to recharge every 12 hours. So we're pretty much free to do whatever we need to do on this boss. Just make sure that we don't destroy that. So yeah, let's go. Okay, and since also we don't mind losing, we can just focus on using our rares instead of our better units. So let's start with our damage pentagrams. And we have double damage pentagrams over here on the D lane. We have damage over here. Just taking a look at their buildings. Okay, not going to really help us so much. We have our own vampirism over here too. It's kind of cool. All right, we'll start with the range unit over here on the D lane. Whenever this attacks, we'll summon a Rodder in front of themselves, so that's good. Just gotta do a double check on that. Random melee. Okay, so if we can also avoid this skill by not summoning melee units, which is kind of weird. Could happen. Took some damage over there. Got the range unit that. Okay, nothing too serious over there. It did land on the damage pentagram too, so that's cool. Looks like our stuff will be taking. Okay, so if we can avoid summoning range units, if anything, or summon melee units, we want to get rid of these. It's too early for shuffle, I suppose. Okay, that's fine. So we'll summon on the C3, the D3 over here. We'll force them to come down and actually try and destroy our heroes. Good, so this one here, this one does count as a vampire. This Bloodlord over here. And as it says, it does transform one of our melee units into vampire as well. Okay, it did land on the damage pentagram, so that's good. We will use our... Well, we can get rid of this. Yeah, we'll get rid of this building. We'll summon this melee unit over here on the B3. Get rid of the building, and we'll also get some health back off of our greedy pet here because of the melee kill. We'll let our damage pentagrams do the rest of the work. The zombie is a melee unit. Are you talking about the one in the D3 or over here? Okay, we're gonna let that destroy itself. To summon another melee unit over here. Okay, this one here, what does it do? It does attack steal and then also plus attack. Now, cute little vampire. Oh wow, so tiny. Oh cool, that also drew away some of our transform as well. So you can see we have the vampires over here. So next turn, you can see on the skill timer, so we'll deal damage to all of our heroes for every vampire. So let's assume that this is a vampire too, which it has to be, right? So 1, 2, 3, we're going to be taking 176 to every one of our heroes. That's not good. Some of this melee unit over here in the C3. When attacked, it freezes the hero that attacks. So we did take 176 because it was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. That's kind of scary, having our heroes being destroyed like that. But that's okay. It's not going to happen for another 5 turns, so that's cool. What's going to happen next turn? Gives vampirism to all of their heroes. Okay, so that's actually going to be destroyed. We will summon our sharks. Okay, and we can actually destroy this, so that's good. This will also be destroyed. We're going to keep going and summon melee units on the D lane again. And this time, since it's going to be potentially tiny, so we'll summon it here in the B2 area. Again, drawing some heroes down here so that they can take the damage to the pentagrams. Oop, there you go. Another transform over there. Okay, we are going to summon the range unit on the D lane. Okay, let the damage pentagram continue on over here. Oof. Okay, that is fine. Alright, so we did lose our melee unit. That is okay. We'll summon another one over here in the D lane. I'm seeing right now too, because the vampires that we have, the ones that they transform, they are male, so that's good. So we'll actually be able to give an attack boost to them later if we need to. The combat over here, we have the attack steal, so gotta factor that into the damage. So we're doing 160 minus that. Okay, so that should be enough for that. We'll summon... Actually want to hold off on using this unit because the flight could help us later. So we'll do a shuffle. Okay, we'll summon this melee unit here in the C lane. Okay, and next turn, we're gonna take at least, how much damage are we taking? It's 44. Unless they have another vampire, which they, in this case they do. We will want to destroy this here, so let's do the math. That puts it at 60, oh, so on. 59? Yeah, we need to deal 59 damage to this. So we'll summon our ranger over here. And they will be destroyed, unfortunately, because of the damage. So let's see here. We took 88 because these are 2 vampires over here. Alright, not too bad. We have our entire board wiped again. And this time they have the range unit over here. Let's see, what's going to make more sense? To get rid of this or not? Yeah, alright. Yeah, we'll do another shuffle again. We do have this melee unit, which I suppose could... Let me see how many legendaries we actually have. We have 111 to play with, so sure, why not? We'll summon it in the B2. Just get rid of that. Kind of didn't want to use the legendaries because we are saving them for different bosses, but this is fine. We have plenty of legendaries to use. Okay, so got some more damage over there. And then we do see the transform. We'll summon the melee unit over here in the D2. And there is a chance that this actually doesn't get transformed into a vampire, but it does, so that's fine. We got damage over there, damage over there. Oh, what is going on? Oh, okay, they're just giving the extra boost over there. Okay, so let's see. So we'll need to deal 76. What's that? 76 minus the... So we need to deal 21. Summon the melee unit over here. Just enough damage to destroy those both. Okay, so fortunately our melee unit, it did have the reborn, so that's good. Also the bleeding over here. Oh, this one is going to deal damage to us whenever Vampirism triggers, and then also gives Vampirism as well. So, let us see here. We'll do an attack boost. Actually, do we need to do that? So 88... We can just summon this unit and actually destroy that. So at 114, this one has the bleeding. Oh, we're going to be off by 1. Yeah, okay. We'll give our male heroes the attack boost. Summon the ranged unit over here, just to get rid of that. Okay, and so next turn, not only are their heroes going to get Vampirism, they're also going to deal the damage for every vampire. So again, this one over here, and then this one over here. So either way, you're going to take at least 44. Okay, we need to deal enough combat damage to destroy this now, because what's going to happen is the skill is going to happen first, where they will deal damage, and then they will heal. So that is why I wanted to deal the lethal here. 58, 56, 40. Okay, so we'll summon another melee unit over here. Summons it here with the mental shield as well, so that way, once the damage occurs, it will still stay alive. For those who are tuning in right now, we're currently doing the pit, and we will move shortly onto League. So let's see here. Let's see, combat another steel. So that puts it at 147 minus the 8, so that'll be enough to destroy that. So in this case, we'll summon another melee unit. Summon the melee unit here in the C lane. And we can just keep on summoning the melee units over here on the C, on the E2 row. Alright, so Vampirism. Okay, we'll take the combat, so that's good. Summon another melee unit once again. We're summoning it in the row 2, because once they have their melee unit attack and transform our melee units into vampires, we can then summon a stronger unit in front of it. Otherwise, if we put it in the row 3, it will actually block the melee unit that we want to summon next. So that is why we're doing our placements this way. So we'll summon another melee unit once again. Just going to give this some protection for now. It is going to die in 3 turns because we will have plenty of vampires on the board, unless we have a way to give this metal shield. So for now, we're just going to make sure that we can still attack with it. Ooh, what just happened there? Why did we get an attack boost all of a sudden? Okay, so whenever regeneration occurs on our side, we'll get plus attack to our... Okay, so that is why. And the regeneration happened, oh, off of the tree right here. That's cool. So we'll have enough combat over here. We'll summon another range unit over here. And just spreading out the damage. Summon her because of the low attack. Just want to get rid of it out of the squad. Next turn, we are going to be taking at least 44 damage, unless this is destroyed. Ooh. Okay. So, we will try, let's see here, combat, new nature. Okay, also, we have our sudden death, so that's kind of cool. We will summon a unit that can... We'll summon a unit that can actually take damage. That'll probably be a lot more safe. So we'll summon the melee unit over here, just try and deal some more damage. Okay, we'll take the damage to our units. Okay, this is still alive. And then we did the damage pentagram at the beginning of the turn. Okay, another unit summoned on the damage pentagram, so that's good. We will summon the range unit just to get rid of this here, and then also avoid having that vampirism, the transform happen to our range unit as well. Okay, we'll summon the melee unit here in the row 2. Give this some protection. We did trigger the attack steal, but that's fine. And also, at this point now, we have these sudden deaths over here. We will see that they can deal more damage for every turn. So in this case, right now, it'll be 11. See combat. Damage will destroy that, so that's good. Summon another melee unit in the row 2. Excuse me. You can see it's been a pretty long battle, and that is because of that transform skill that happens. Let's see combat over there. Again, another unit to protect. Yeah, once that transform happens, we're going to be dealing a lot less damage to the warlord. So looks like we'll be doing a fair amount of damage with the sun deaths over here. There. Okay, so since next turn we are going to be taking some damage, we'll deal as much damage as we can to the vampire. Is it deal? Okay, deals damage. Okay, got it. Alright, so we'll deal some damage. And you'll see what happens this time when we don't destroy. So we'll take the damage first off of the vampirism. Or actually, no, we took the damage off of the skill, then the vampirism, and then the damage pentagram to destroy that. Okay, more vampirism over here. And then also the damage. We're going to we want to save this unit because it is very useful for board wipes. The damage to all heroes except chaos. So we'll summon the building over here. Summoning it here again on the D lane so that we can draw attackers over to this side so they can take damage off of the damage pentagrams. Okay, gets you in here. Whenever one of their heroes dies, it gives mental shield. Again, we'll still draw out the damage, so let's keep going. Okay, and like I said, we just want to deal more damage to the warlord instead of the heroes for now. Okay, and see, we are taking some damage every time vampirism does trigger, so when that extra attack occurs on this hero with vampirism, we'll take some damage. Summon. We will shuffle because we want to save this hero. It gives miss to heroes in the line. Could summon another building. Why not? Sure, absolutely. Okay, you can see the vampirism did occur at the beginning. So combat again, damage over there. Our building is now destroyed, unfortunately. Do we have enough to destroy this now? We need to deal 64, which we currently don't have. Oh, we do. We have our range unit over here. That's fine. Yeah, sure. Why not? You know, oh, you know, I can't do math. That was bad. I needed to deal 76 instead. Okay. So next turn, their heroes are going to get vampirism and then also that damage to our units. Okay, we have lost every hero at this point. So in this case, what we'll do is we could do that. Some damage over there. Okay, we'll... How much? We're going to take 44. Being destroyed. Destroyed over there. Okay. They could potentially pull lethal here. I'm concerned that we don't have enough blockers, so what we'll do is we'll do our sun death. Still bad in math. It's 7:40 in the morning right now. So. Can't be perfect, but that's okay. And sometimes we make mistakes, but we'll try and do our best. So we're dealing just damage to the warlord over there. That's good. We will also... We'll summon a blocker, that's fine. We'll summon the ranged unit over here, deal some damage. Vampirism plus, and then damage to our units. Okay, we're just summoning the flying unit over here so we can block for some damage. And then the rest of the damage we'll pretty much do with the sudden death and also avoid their heroes. So see here, we'll pull another sudden death. Okay, we'll get rid of this hero over... Yeah, this is, in terms of math, this is going to deal more damage than if we do this sudden death. So let's see, about 100, but 140, 240 rather. Okay, and so let's see if we can draw out some stuff. Damage again. Got this hero here that can deal damage to a chaos unit, but in this case we're going to save that for a different battle. So we'll do one more shuffle, see if we can get rid of some bad units. And both of these are actually kind of bad. This one has a nice little silent skill, but for now we'll get the melee unit over here. And then we're going to take lethal over here, so we'll just surrender, save some time. So you can see on our first attempt we did a lot of damage over there. We have one more free attempt. We're going to deal roughly about 300, so that way we can still save the boss for the world event. So yeah, let's just get that other damage. Okay, so once again, damage pentagrams first. Okay, and we're going to draw the damage out to the lane with the double pentagrams. Over there. Yeah, okay, so we do have it. So we'll summon the ranged unit here in the A lane. Take some damage because we destroyed one of their heroes, but that's okay. We have our own vampire to summon too. Sure. Why not? That's pretty weak relative to the rest of the stats here, so we'll summon it in the D lane over here. Deal some more damage to the warlord as well. Okay, hopefully we draw a ranged unit so we can continue the damage over here. Okay, and they did have the extra attack. They didn't... This is exactly a Hero Terran. I think that's how it's pronounced. So let's continue. We'll summon, let's see here. So we need to deal 47 to it, which we'll have off of our shark summon. Do those, so that's good. And we'll also summon the melee unit over here to actually... We don't mind having our units destroyed. And so what we'll do is we'll summon in the... B lane over here. Reason why is because if the transform does occur, it will block our melee units, and that's okay for us this time because we do want to use this opportunity to get rid of our bad heroes for now. You can see the transform over there. We'll do a shuffle. These are okay. We'll do another shuffle again. Yeah, these ones are alright. The damage over to the ranged unit over here. And then the damage pentagrams will actually destroy these here. Oh, the vampirism healing. Forgot about that. That's okay. We'll let this hero stay alive so that way they can destroy our heroes. Okay, so next turn, we are going to be taking all of our heroes will be destroyed. So we'll do shuffle. And these heroes are actually okay. So we do... We'll take some damage, and we will get rid of... Oh, we'll do some more damage again. Okay, so this is good. Every hero is now destroyed. And let's see what we get for our final hero in this spot. This is something that we can get rid of. Oh, we can't even summon it because then we will be destroyed. So in this case, we'll just surrender. And you see, it does have the low health, but we are going to still keep it alive. Right. So everything's good so far. So we have about 100 damage left on the Warlord. We can save it for the World event, which is going to happen in a couple days. So we'll close that out. Okay, now we are going to do some League. So let us switch our Warlord back to the Pirate. Or not the Pirate, was it? It's Pirate now. There, okay. So we're switching it back to the Geisha over here. We're also going to equip our pet. And the skills we have for the Geisha, we have our Vampire, we have the Kill All Wounded, and then the Summons as well. Okay. And I believe it's Camthemannhappy made a request a couple days ago to use a Chaos Squad, so we did do that. This is our Chaos Squad right here. It is also in the overlay, as you can see. So yeah, we're gonna do some League. All right, we gotta open up these chests first though. And that way we have these spots available for League. You do want to get the rewards. Okay, as you can see right now, so we're currently in League 1, and the rewards we get for the chests, a decent amount of gold, decent amount of rares as well. Okay. Right, got one more over here. Okay, so we have 8 slots to fill, and so let's get it started. Take care not to crash the game. Yes, I was very deliberate about where I click those chests. If you click it too fast or in the wrong place, it will freeze, and then we'll have to restart. So we will not do that. So they are going first. Okay, take a look at their Warlord skills. Alright. Okay, they got the Ghost over here that deals damage to our heroes whenever we attack their Warlord. Also extra damage to us. We will get rid of this now. We'll summon the Dominus here in the E3. So it has extra attack, and then we'll also get plus health whenever it kills something. So the hero here that freezes our Dominus because it attacked our Warlord. Come it over there. See if we actually have lethal now. We do not, but we'll do our Vampire summon. We'll also summon this hero over here in the C lane to spread out the damage. When it comes into play, it deals damage to all heroes except Chaos. So in this case, it's over here. And it looks like we will have lethal next turn, assuming we don't lose these attacking heroes over here. So we also got matched up with a pretty easy opponent. The matchmaking is still pretty bad, especially in League 1. So we're going to see it very soon. Like this, for example. Okay, so we're facing now an Ogre. They have the Silence, which is going to be a problem. They also have this pet that deals damage to us whenever a male hero destroys something on their side. So we need to play around their Silence if we can. In this case, yeah, there. Yeah, sure. Maybe we can rush the board. Who knows? All right. So we'll start with our extra attack hero, and we'll summon on the extra attack, the attack boost. So it gets an attack boost for every Chaos hero when it first comes into play, and then whenever a Chaos hero comes into play, it will give this extra attack as well. Wow, that is a large amount of attack. Okay, so another Ghosto over here. Summon the melee unit here again in the C lane here. Get some health back off of our kills. Our goal right now is to draw out the Silence, and then we'll summon our stronger units for later. So we got that over there. Damage over there. Okay, so we'll summon the tree over here. This tree will give an attack boost to our Chaos Heroes. And then also deals damage at the end of the turn. We're at the silence now, so that's good. Probably going to do our destruction skill because we want to get rid of this Shaolin that gives an attack boost and then also has a death trigger as well. So in this case, we will, let's see, we got to deal with this Legion that gives plus attack and plus health. Summon the York over here to block. It also has Reborn, so when it dies, it will be able to block, and then also will be able to deal damage again for every time it comes back into play. Oof. Damage again. And looks like we're going to be taking lethal here at this point because of the combination of the Shaolin and the Legion for the attack boost. So we'll just go out here. I mean, we could still do the destruction skill, but then we only have 46 health, and any one of their units at this case will probably deal lethal. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Alright, so they are starting first. They have their pet here as well that gives plus health to their heroes. A lot lower health than before, so we should be expecting some okay heroes to deal with here. So they got the Groot here with the large amount of health. Summon the over here with the extra attack. Get some health back as well because the adjacent damage that the Dominus does will destroy the building, and then the plus health will happen off of the kill over here. Funnily enough, we're not summoning not a lot of ranged units. Our ranged units they do one of two things. They're either going to deal damage when they come to play, or they'll give an extra attack to a hero. So let us see one here. Comment over there. Okay. There. That. Ooh, do we have enough for lethal now? I think we might here. So we're gonna do our. Let's see. Okay. So we'll do our vampire summon. Okay. We don't actually have enough for lethal. There was a way for us to do it, but not now. So in this case, what we'll do is we'll do the ranged summon over here in the A1 spot. Comes into play, deals the damage to all heroes. So in this case, it does kill the Yoster over here. And we just got to deal with the group and also deal some more damage to the Warlord. Okay, so what we have here, we have the Charn that transforms to the Cenotaph that gives Mental Shield whenever one of our heroes attacks. So in this case, we'll do our destruction to avoid giving the Mental Shield. Combat over there. There. So not quite enough again to destroy. Summon our building to give an attack boost to our Chaos units. And at this point now, we should be okay, even if they do the silence, which they end up doing. Nice. All right. Cool. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so it looks like we're starting first now, so that's good. It's gonna make the most sense. Okay, so we will start with our York over on the B1 spot. When it comes into play, it deals damage to heroes in the line, and then it will get an attack boost, and you see over there. So we'll get some early damage over to the Warlord. And then we'll have some plays for next turn, depending upon whether or not this is still alive. We also have the pet over here that gives an attack boost. Oof, that is not what we wanted to see. So they have the transform whenever it attacks, so in this case they actually stopped it from getting reborn. We will do our vampire summon. So that's good. Also summon the... well, this is going to be destroyed anyways. There. Oh, this is fine. Here. We will summon our Freddy whenever Freddy comes into play. deals damage to all heroes except Chaos. Also give us a health boost again because the skill does count as a melee trigger. And then we also damage the Santa over here, which will allow us to do our destruction whenever we choose to. Ooh, that's not what we want to see. So we got a Shadow Shamoon over here. It has the Eclipse Shard, and then we'll do the counterattack. We don't have any ways to get rid of this now. So what we can do is that there, there. I'm gonna get rid of this now. Got that there. Yeah, we'll summon the building. Why not? So we'll summon the building over here. We want to keep this building alive, so that is why we don't summon it here in the B lane. Okay, we drew out the silence, so that's good, and that'll actually allow us to then use our other units. Okay. So it's coming close. Got damage over there, damage over there. Ooh, I gotta have it this time because of the the Shamuna that we can't take care of. There. Should have saved our Freddy. Well, we'll summon the we'll summon the range unit over here to deal some damage. Also block for some damage. Okay, we have our damage over there. And normally we would be using these extra attackers, but because of the damage that we're taking over here, we need to change our strategy midway. So combat. Ooh, and we've lost all of our units now. Okay, that is unfortunate, so we'll have to get out of here. So that squad itself, the one that we just played against, it was more defensive, and because of that, we weren't able to get through. Ideally, what we would like to have seen happen was the York still stay alive and then give it extra attack, or we would give they would summon a unit that can be destroyed by the destruction skill. Extra damage. The extra damage is happening because it is a melee unit. And it will deal extra damage over here because I can see there. We got a unit over there. We don't have anything immediately to actually stop this, so we'll have to get out of here as well. This is the trouble of not going first. Oh. Alright, that was a timer for a mobile game that I'm playing. Alright, so let us see here. We got the pirate that has the damage pentagrams. We also have the sharks as well. We'll summon the York here in the D1 spot. Got the attack boost going on over there. And we also want to summon it on the D1 spot because the pentagrams can't come out onto a spot where a hero or another item is already on the field. Okay, so this is fine. Let's see here. There. Image. Alright, so we'll summon our vampire. And then we'll also summon our Discordia in the D2 spot. The Discordia. The Discordia gives extra attack to 2 of our heroes, so in this case it's these over here. With your deck right now, you need to be aggressive and you will need Ogre to give you health. Yeah, I could see that. I was originally putting this on Ogre just because I didn't want to ruin my what do you call it? The chaos setup, because I use the Geisha as my main attacker, but this is okay too. The reason why is because this deck is so aggressive in terms of dealing damage, so I would rather have that kill all wounded skill in there as well. And then the vampire does combo with the rest of the extra attacks given. So what we need to do here, combat. Oh, we can summon the extra attacker over here. We'll summon our Dominus in the D3. Open up the spots, and then go for lethal right here. And you see, those battles can be very fast for this squad, as long as we don't run into too many blockers or flyers or anything that silences. Okay, they have their own arch vampires as well. Or their geisha, rather, with the arch vampires. Plus attack. Okay. I've never seen a rare one of this before. Okay, so they got the Mina here that will deal damage whenever we attack. So we'll take the damage early in order to get rid of this. Okay, we'll take some damage, but then we'll also gain some health back off of our melee kill here. So they have the Arch Vampire that they did summon, most likely going to be destroying this via the Kill Wounded skill. Need Dragon as a pet. Yes. The issue is that I'm not going to be getting a legendary pet for the time being, just because it does cost a lot, and we've already sunk a lot of levels into this pet. So let's see what we can do here. Combat. We got the Grace here that deals damage, so we want to get rid of that. For Dominus Freddy. Yes, I saw a video with Negate when he was playing, and it would be something like first turn he summons a Freddy and then deals 400 damage because it destroys stuff. It's pretty crazy. So we'll summon the York here on the A1, destroy the Vampire, and then also destroy the Grace behind it. Alright, so what do we have here? We have the Cenotaph again. We're not going to do our summon because we're going to end up messing up our math over here. It does have block as well, so what we'll do is we'll summon our Discordia, spread it out. So we'll have the extra attack given to both of these, and then there we go. So we're about halfway done. Let's get some more battles in. Furby. Alright, so we're starting first again. We also got the damage. Yeah. But you also... Negates Freddy will deal with... Yeah. You also have to realize too that all of his heroes are at least level 20, if not higher. And he's using all legendaries too. This squad itself, it's not using all legendaries. This one here, this is the epic. And then we have that rare one that deals damage when it comes into play. So let us start with the York once again. Get some early damage. Ooh, okay. So they got the Madame Lotrix with the puppets. Oh wow, and the puppets actually have a lot of health. Okay, those puppets will reflect damage and then also remove negative effects. Do we have anything to get rid of this? Potentially. Let's see where our vampire comes up. So that's good. If it came up over here, that would be an issue. But in this case, we will, let's see, come over there, come over there. Okay, so cool. So we'll summon our Damus in the D3, destroy the puppets. Okay, and it's still alive because it does kill. Okay, and we also mark these units for destruction, so as long as we don't take 700 damage over here, we should be all set. Okay, so you got the vampire, so that's cool. I watch his videos and the game seems so easy. Yeah, at the rest of the battles that he does, I remember him doing league battles, and I mean the game goes by very quickly if you can just deal damage before the battle starts. Ooh, alright, so they got the Chupacabras over here that's going to deal damage whenever it's attacked, and then also the extra attack boost. We'll... Ooh, this is going to be a close one here. So if we do destruction now, we can get rid of the Lotrix, but then we still need to deal with this here. Now, how much does it deal again? It's 151. So We'll do our destruction to at least get rid of the Lotrix. And also, we don't have quite enough for lethal yet. This will only give extra attack. So we'll summon the Chaos Street. Give our units an attack boost. Get some damage. Some more damage. Okay, so as you can see here, the unit is still alive, and that is a big issue. What level is this? This is 21 with probably, say, 2 or 3 reborns, so that is why it is pretty strong over there. Oh, and these have Vampirism too, so that's going to trigger off the plus attack. Yikes. Okay, so in this case, that was no good. Wow, I didn't see that Chupacabras over there. But with you, it's strategic. Yeah, I mean, you got to use strategy, especially if you are in bad matchups. And if your heroes are not strong enough, then you got to find a way to play around stuff. Otherwise, oh, I'll just summon the biggest hero that I have and attack and attack. Ooh, my swords. Okay, so that's not good. Just looking at their pet, seeing how much damage they're going to deal. Okay, so not a lot over there. Do we have anything against us? You know, combat over here. We're still going to be taking roughly 500 damage and potentially more, so we're going to turn around here. Yeah, one of the fun things about this game is creating these squads. So every hero, they have a different skill and they have their weaknesses as well. But the key thing is being able to create a different strategy so that if you are in certain battles, you'll have an advantage. And yeah, it just makes it fun just trying to figure out the puzzle in terms of how to actually beat everybody if you can. So we got the Jimmy Rocker boy over here. We got the rockers with the splash, also the block runes. Yeah, we'll start with the York once again. Deal some early damage. So you can overcome the big matchup if you play correctly. Yeah. I mean, I always advocate being able to, you know, maneuver, especially since a lot of people in the game, you know, they don't want to pay. I mean, it's cool. I originally started this game as a free to play player, and yeah, it makes sense. It's cool. You know, people can do whatever you want. I'm absolutely okay with people just playing this for free. The sad boy account also is free as well, so that is why. And so yeah, because of the matchups that are going to happen, especially when you start out early, you're going to be running into people with better units, better health, everything. So that is why you got to be strategic in terms of what you're going to do with your stuff in order to build up your squad. So let us see, do we have anything? Can we actually go for lethal right now? Combat over there, combat over here. Oh, it's no. Oh, we might actually have it. So. Okay, so plus attack over here. 40 there. How much is it going to be? Okay, so 22, so it's 44. So not quite enough to destroy. Alright, well, we'll summon it anyways. If we gave this an attack boost, we were... Oh, you know what? I forgot about the block rune that the Masora did land on. So as you can see, it does copy the other skills over there. So all of these Masora copies will have block. But that is okay. You'll need a little luck too. Yes. Luck does play a factor in pretty much all of these games. So especially if they don't end up drawing their heroes that will be able to block or deal damage. Oh boy. So for example there, we had luck because the Grace here can deal the damage and then give their heroes an attack boost. If they summon their Grace actually in the first 2 lanes over here, they could potentially destroy this hero over here and then give these an attack boost, and then that would have been enough to destroy our stuff. But in this case, we'll do our destruction, get rid of the copies of Masoras, and then we'll summon the hero over here. And here we have the lethal. It also helped that we were going first, so that way we can do our skill earlier than they could. The destruction skill to wipe out the Masora copies. Oh wow. Can't believe we're an hour in. So for those who are tuning in right now, we are currently doing the league right now. Okay, so they got the Son of Woods. That deals damage, also the silence. They have low health though, and they started with a Masora first turn. That's gonna be an issue. Oh, we could potentially have lethal now. Let's see what we can do it. So we'll do our Vampire Summon. Okay, not quite. We'll do our York in the A1. Get rid of the first Masora copy over here. And the reason why we summoned it over in the A lane is because the Masoras spawn from bottom to top. So in other words, the attackers over here will actually give the actually top to bottom rather. So the Masora will actually have the copies over here, but if the Masoras are below the unit, they won't be able to attack the unit. Okay, all of their Masora copies are wounded, so that's good. Do we have enough for lethal? Maybe? Oh, we do. Okay, great. So we do have the attack boost off of our Chaos Heroes, and then that has the extra attack, which allows us to go for lethal here. Gonna claim the win chest so that we can keep going and get our rewards. Okay, got 2 more. Okay, low health ogre, and also the plus health. Good. We'll start with our Dominus first. I would have done the York normally, but we're not going to be able to go for lethal quite yet. Also, I would rather save the damage skill that the York has so that we can get rid of a unit and then keep going for damage. Okay, this is fine. So they got the Frost over here that freezes one of our heroes whenever an order unit comes to play. Hi, Dev the Mask. How are you this... Well, for me it's morning. Where is it? What's your time zone? So we'll do our summon over here. And then also we'll do our... Think about this here. We'll summon another range unit, that's fine. So we'll summon this Void Juggler over here. Gives extra attack to one of our heroes. Also gives an attack boost. And then for now, we're not going to extend too much onto our heroes because they still have the silent skill available. So let's see here, we'll have combat there. We'll be able to destroy that, so that's fine. So we'll summon the York over here. Destroy the Shaolin. And then the Shaolin actually came back, or did the Death Trigger, which dealt the damage. The York did come back, and then it also destroyed the Frost over here. Okay, so we have the All Prince of Sands that gives miss to 2 of our heroes. See if this one does get miss. It does not, so we'll actually allow that to happen. Summon the Axe. Yeah, Axe could work. Yeah, sure, why not? Axe will be... yeah, we'll summon the Axe. We'll summon the Axe in the A2 spot. Deal some damage. Combat will destroy that. And then when the all dies, it actually gives negative attack to all of our heroes. Which is okay, because then if they do the silence anyways, we'll be able to start attacking. Okay. Put the hero here, deals extra damage. Attack over there. What makes more sense? Yeah, alright, yeah, sure. So we'll summon the Freddy over here. Just destroy the melee unit. Or the range unit, rather. Could have gone for some more damage, but it's probably safer just to clear out their stuff. We still have all of our health, which is pretty nice. Got the Yoster over here, silences our melee units, so in this case the Axe doesn't have the extra attacks. We'll summon the York to deal the damage, and then also destroy this over here. York, yep, yeah, we're going to summon the York, deal the damage, and then just get rid of this here. Okay. so we have lethal pretty much if they don't stop any of our units. The tree does passive damage. It does. But in this case, we actually don't need the tree anymore. Yeah, it also gives an attack boost. So you can see here, it gives the plus attack to our chaos units. But in this case, we'll do our destruction, and we won't kill anything, but we'll have our summons because we're actually at turn 7 now. So we have the 4 summons. We'll also summon our chaos tree, as you can see, gives an attack boost over there. And there we go. Alright, so we got one more battle. Okay, so we are facing an ogre. Got the silence, got the stones with the heal. They also have that pet that gives plus health to their warlord whenever they do a melee kill. Of course. Is this an all chaos deck? Yes, it is. It is a chaos deck that was requested by another viewer, Camthemannhappy. And so yeah, we're playing something different. It's fun. I like this deck. It's very aggressive, and it's also it's chaos themed. That's kind of cool too. So let's see here. So this is gonna deal damage whenever you get the kill. We'll summon the Freddy to deal damage to the building and also deal damage over here. Yeah, the Freddy has a skill that when it dies, it will give. I mean, it's a lot of text, but it will deal damage whenever the hero dies, and then or whenever the hero attacks, and then it'll also be able to come back. Oh, oh wow. Amazing. Okay. So the Shamuna here has the Eclipse Shard that gives the extra protection over there. I want to hold off on destroying that. We have to get rid of the shard here. Yeah, we're gonna summon the York over here. Destroying that. Get rid of the Mina, and then also get rid of that shard here as well. We're gonna need some good RNG in order to actually not take damage off of this. Okay, so do we have enough for lethal? We do not. Do we 146 over there? No, oh, okay. If we somehow got this to 600 damage, we would be good. But we do not. Let's see here. Do we have block? Block over there. No, we're still gonna be toast anyways, so we're gonna surrender and just find another battle. I would have done Arch Vampire to block. The only issue is that once they do the silence, they'll be able to destroy our heroes with the Strick in the their A2 side. Alright, so we're facing Jamaryan over here. Got the damage pentagrams and also the sharks. I unlocked all the chest slots. Yes, I did. I purchased them a while back. Dominus? Yeah, sure. Alright. So we'll summon the Dominus and the C3. Destroy these buildings, keeping these lanes open. I was also thinking the York too, because we could have just wiped out the buildings and then also dealt some early damage over here. But this is probably a little more safer in terms of having more stats once it kills a hero. Don't I have Count Vlad? I do. The issue is that Count Vlad himself, he doesn't deal a lot of damage. He does a lot of vampirism damage, and he has a lot of health. But again, these units that I'm using can deal a little bit more damage in this squad. So what we'll do is now we'll do the we'll do the Arch Vampire summon. And then also we will summon our Discordia over here on the B2, or the C2 rather. Give these units some extra attack. Okay. And then we'll mark this unit for destruction, which is good. So let's see, how much damage does this deal? It deals 72. Okay. So in this case, won't be able to destroy that. But this will be destroyed. Oof. Oh boy. Well, what do you see there? Okay, so they had the Grace that deals the damage and then end up destroying our stuff. We'll do our destruction to get rid of the Strick. And then we'll summon the York over here when it comes into play, deals the damage. And also gets an attack boost over here. And as long as they don't deal 1100 damage, there you go. Okay, so that was it for League. So we have all our stuff ready. That's good. Checking around, see if there's any other things here that we need to talk about. Okay, got some chaos chests over here. Oh, the news section. Yeah, 16k gems. Yeah, I did a lot of buying over on the when they had the Halloween stuff, and so that is why. So it looks like, oh, okay, so they are going to tell us the 3 heroes in this case. So this is the Fury. This is the one that has the 3 extra attacks. They have the Ghosta over here that deals damage to the Warlord whenever the well, it deals damage to our heroes whenever the Warlord is attacked. Also the damage. And then they have the Jolnir over here that deals damage to heroes over there that are not order. That's cool. Okay, just some extra stuff over there. Claim this here. Yeah. Okay. So just a quick recap of today's stream. So we did some, what did we do? We did Divine Arena. Okay, so we did some Divine Arena first. The battle over here with the White Shaman is a little difficult. You'll need to focus more damage towards the Warlord first and then use the totems to clear out some stuff. And then we had the Trixie over here that is a lot easier. You can set up the board wipes because they have the destruction seal. Journey, yeah, we're gonna be doing Journey on Saturday. So as you can see, it's on 11/6 here. But yeah, we'll do some Journey on Saturday. Because right now I gotta go to work. So we have that. We also have the pit that we did. So we did the bosses number 5 over here, Intimidating Shokan. This boss is actually I would say it's actually pretty easy. Because as long as they don't have the extra attack given to their heroes, you should be fine. This battle here, the Bloody Cain, is much more difficult because of that skill with the transforming one of our melee units into a vampire, and so a lot of your heroes will be destroyed unless they are not melee. We're also saving the boss for Wednesdays. We're saving the boss for the world event, as you saw over there. What is the event you're in? You're stuck in the Grummery? No. Yes, which I'm very shop. Yeah, we have some free summons. Let's yeah, we can take a look at those. See what we got. Okay, so the Halloween chest, the Halloween deal is still going on for a day or so. This is going to happen in about 6 hours. And we don't have any other free summons. We have the Demigod scrolls over here that we're going to save for the world event. We also have these rewards coming off of our summons, which again, we're also going to be saving for the world event. And then finally, we also did some League. We used a new Chaos deck, which you can see on the... Oh, we have it on the right. So you can take a look over there. What is the VIP level? So the VIP level is VIP 8, however, it is not active. So because it is not active, we won't get the bonuses that are available for VIP. You can get you get rewards every time you level up to another VIP level. So in this case, if we get to VIP 9, we'll be able to get these. And if we do have the VIP active, we will have this stuff, which, let me see here. No, even with the creds, we won't need the extra refreshes. We won't need the hand shuffles. We're doing fine for now. And then we also have the extra sigil stuff. But again, we don't need the VIP for that. What is the button next to your player icon in the left top corner? Left top corner. Are you? Is it this one here? Oh, the events. Japoga, I'm still trying to figure out which one you're talking about here. Left player next to your player icon. Oh, this one here. Oh, yeah. This is a new thing that they put in. So this is actually a countdown to when the event starts. So as you can see here, we're trying to click on it. We can't open anything. And yeah, so the event will actually happen in 1 day and 21 hours. So get your resources ready in terms of the, so when I say get your resources ready, we're talking about make sure that you have your stuff from your Mighty Pass over here. Don't open any of this stuff until the world event. Also, in the quests, so we have stuff happening for the weekly quest. We can claim the rewards over here. We'll claim the points, but we won't open these chests over here. And then also we have some other things. We have stuff in our inbox, our reward section here. We're going to be claiming these for a quest in chapter 2. And then also save your legendary chest if you can. As you saw, we had the pit boss that we're going to save. We have a crisis fable, but it's not high growth, so we're not going to be doing any kind of leveling over here. So that is fine. And we're going to hold off on that. Okay, so for Friday's stream, we are going to have the world event. It is called Love Hurts, and as you saw in the very beginning, it is going to be the 3 heroes. We're going to be getting the Fury, the Ghosta, and the Jolnir. We already have those, so it's just a matter of we're going to level them up. Actually, we could potentially set them up too, since we do have those heroes. Journey, Witch Chapter, and Pet level. So our pet level right now, as you can see here, so for this one is level 14. The pet that we actually do have in our journey is the honeydew, and it's in level 2. We're not going to be spending any more levels for the honeydew because, I mean, improving it, you're not going to get that much more value, and so it only gives plus health too. And we would rather just have stronger units, and then we'll spend our gems on stronger units. In journey, we're on island number 7. And we're about halfway done. I think we're on battle 25. The video is on YouTube, so yeah, you can check it out there. It should be the most recent journey one that you find. So yeah, so thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. All that contact info is in the About section for Twitch. We also still have the week schedule, which you just posted on the upper left, right? No, upper right, yeah. So you'll be able to see what is going to come up for future streams. With such a strong deck, still in 7, I'm in 8. So for this account right here, we actually did finish Journey. Yeah, as you can see here, just gonna load it up. Yeah, so this one here, if you can see on the map, we actually have this one done. So for this account, we have the journey done. For the Sad Boy account, the alternate account, that one is in chapter island number 7. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in, supporting the channel. Also hope you guys learned something and had some fun. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Friday. This is Happysplasher, signing off.